Welcome, Paula Duncan. Thank you so much for agreeing to this interview. I know you are super busy with your absolutely brilliant business, so I won't keep you too long, but thank you so much for taking time out to tell everybody about you and your amazing business. So could you just, first of all, introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your personal life, a little bit about your business and what you do, so everybody can just get to know you.
I can, and thank you. So I'm Paula Duncan, and I am a bespoke kilt maker, master kilt maker, living up in Scotland. I live in my little house with my son, who's 17, and I have a nutty dog, whippet dog called Arthur. I have a room in my house where I don't just make kilts, I also teach kilt making. And I have been doing this for about 15 years and teaching for about 10 years.
Fabulous. That's absolutely fabulous. And why did you start your business in the first place? Because you were working for another company, weren't you, making kilts?
Yeah, so I've been self-employed since I was 30, and I've had various sewing jobs, but I got employed by another company to teach kilt making, which I worked with them for 5 years. It didn't end very nicely, but I decided that I enjoyed the job. And I just felt that it was the job for me, that I would carry on. And I changed one of my bedrooms into my workroom. And so I have been doing this on my own for coming up for 4 years now. And I've had a steady flow of students and a steady flow of work. And yeah, it's been really good, actually.
And what do you most love about your business?
I love making one-off kilts. I love those grooms that come to me because the brides get these beautiful dresses and I can make those grooms just look so handsome with this individual kilt. I put a lot of work into it and a lot of thought into it. I give them funky linings and things. And yeah, I just love creating and making one-off kilts and teaching. Oh my God, I love the teaching. And when people come to me and they've got no sewing skills and then they take on the challenge of making a kilt, and then they've done it at the end, it's like, oh, bursting with pride. It's just the best feeling ever.
Oh, that's brilliant. Is it all grooms, or is it people just have kilts, or they just want to, did they just find their tartan or something and say, I want to have a kilt?
So I do, the majority is 21-year-olds, but I don't really do younger than 21 because young men don't stop growing until they're in their 20s. So 21-year-olds and grooms mainly, or older gentlemen that maybe their kilts don't fit them properly and they need a new one. But I do have a regular customer, a man called Mr. Lynch, who is a humanist, and he a celebrant, and he comes to me and I've made him 4 kilts and he's back again and he's going to get another kilt done. So I have a regular man who just loves them. So yeah, just anybody really who wants a kilt, but generally it's grooms and 21-year-olds.
You're so excited about your kilts. I love your
kilts. It.
And it was only a few weeks ago that you said something, it must have been in the WOWS Hub, that you said, I just love putting funky linings in. Funky linings in? What's
I know. It's just, generally, if you go to the shops and get kilts, they've just got black lining in. But I try and, like my celebrant, Mr. Lynch, he's had jewels inside his kilt because, you know, the engagement ring, and he's had acorns, and he kind of marries people that are in like obscure places, up hills and things. So his new lining is called Off the Grid. So I try and have a connection so it really makes the kilt theirs.
Oh, that's really brilliant. I love that. I really just love that. That's just all so different. And so you were working away, and I know that you found me. And so what made you join the WOWS Hub, and what were you hoping to get out of the membership? Because it's investing in yourself, isn't it? It's actually sort of parting with some dosh, and saying, yeah, I'm gonna, and that kind of brings a different mindset as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, so well, COVID had hit. I had been on the free group for quite a while prior to that, and then COVID hit. And I had no students, but I had a phone call from a student from a different company who wanted to do kilt making with me. And I just didn't know the price point. I just didn't have any clue. And I was like, who can I call? So I sent you a message just asking for help. And then we had that call. And yeah, I kind of felt that my business was stalemate. Well, not stalemate because I was still getting kilts in, but I just kind of felt that
You weren't going
yeah, a
forward.
little bit of help would go a long way. So I thought, why not? Why not? I'm not, you know, we're in COVID, you know, why not just join and see what it's all about? So yeah, I needed your help and you helped me and I joined.
And I think a lot of people who have had a business like you for a few years, you get to a limiter, don't you? You get to the point where you think there's no more hours in the day, there's no more, and I don't know where else I can go. So this is as good as it's going to get. But then in your heart, you're feeling surely there must be something bigger and better than this. But you don't, on your own, you can't quite, you keep hitting your head. It's like doing this, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's about knowing where to go and what to do. And I mean, on that discovery call, you had said to me, oh, you could do online training. And I was like, never, never, ever, ever. But look at me now, I'm in the middle of developing it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? So when you join the WOWS Hub, and it's just opened up so many doors for you, hasn't it? It's just literally.
Oh, definitely. The biggest thing I think for me is like my confidence, because without realizing it, I was really unconfident. And the more that I've done this, and you know, the lives especially, but the more I just invest in myself, I'm finding out about myself. And yeah, I've just grown in confidence. It's like night and day. I'm like a different person.
Yeah, but it's not just you that's grown. As a result, your business has grown, hasn't it?
Absolutely. I have plans, you know, and even like the other week there, I'm thinking, do you know what? I think I could actually take on an apprentice. I think I'm going to next year look into it and take on even a young person or an older person, whatever. And I think I'm going to take on an apprentice and just like keep this trade alive. Definitely.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's just opened up. So when you started, so let's just go back a little bit. So when you said we had that little call and you said, yeah, okay, then I think the membership, I'll give the membership a go. What were you hoping to get out of it?
I think I was just hoping to get guidance in going in the right direction, because I think having been in with you for months now, I look back at what I was like before, and I think I was just playing at being a businesswoman. So everything that I've learned along the way, you know, again, it's just guiding me in the right direction and to do it in the proper manner, really.
And what do you love? What is it that you love about the membership? Because it's, I suppose, lots of people think you can find out anything online, can't you? And so I know a lot of people say, I could get that for free online and all those sorts of things, but it's different, isn't it? It's really, really different.
Yeah. I love that we're all round about the same age. I just absolutely love that. That's really important. That's why I joined your free group anyway, because, you know, it was over 45 and I was like, yeah, definitely. And I was going through the menopause and I thought it was a group for me. Well, you know, it was like the menopausal group. Yeah, great menopausal business women. But the thing I love about it is like not just all the free, not all the master classes and experts. Of course, it's like they're so important, but the community are amazing. And I remember being on like my Zooms initially with you and I couldn't get my words out. I was so shy. I couldn't even talk. And I actually reached out to my sewing sister, Leslie. And I'm like said to her, can I do a video call with you just to prove that I do talk, you know? And so we've done a few video calls and oh my God, it was so important because it just kind of like made me relax a little bit. And it's like, it's okay. It's not that scary. And even now I'm reaching out to other people and, you know, we're having video calls with other people. And it's just, the community is amazing. And I remember having like a real wobble at one time that you were involved with as well. And everybody virtually came round and just got me going again. And I feel that point, there was a total change, you know, because you do kind of sometimes feel being a sole trader that you are on your own.
Yeah.
But you're not on your own in this group. This group, everybody's there supporting.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it? It's really important. And I also think as older women, we've been wife, we've been mum, we've been sister, and I know I say this a lot, but then you get to the point where you think, I've actually can't get any further in my life. You know, this is it. Gosh, is this it? Is this as good as it gets? And then we all come together. I just believe in women in midlife, the empowerment that we can get together And then we all get together, and sort of every day there's another transformation in the group, isn't there? Every day, and everybody. And what I love about it, and I don't know if you do, and I know you do. I mean, I love the fact that you and Leslie, for anybody that doesn't know who's watching this, Leslie, her sewing sister, is also in the membership, not somebody that's
a random person.
No, something you just picked off the street or something.
Yeah,
no. But what I love is when everybody has a good day, everybody's really thrilled for each other. But when if anybody has a bad day, everybody's supportive, because we all understand what that feels like, don't we?
Absolutely, 100%. That's what I love about it, you know, that we're all there. Like, just, you know, if you do feel bad, somebody's there to say, it's okay, come on, you know, pick yourself up, it's absolutely fine. And yeah, it's just amazing. It's important. It's really important. And
it's a safe place, isn't it? It's a safe place. We all feel safe in there.
Definitely feel safe. And you know, if you've got that tech question or whatever, and you're like, oh, I feel really stupid, you can actually put the question in and somebody just comes and answers it, and you don't feel stupid at all. Then you just, you know, you get your answer. It's great.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Oh, good. So it's really helped you. The WOWS have really helped you. So what are your long-term plans? What are your long-term plans for your business now? Because you no longer feel that you've hit the ceiling, have you? You suddenly, this whole world has changed.
Yeah, I definitely hit a ceiling point making kilts, because I can only make so many a month. So I haven't started doing my classes in-house as regularly as I did before, because I've got COVID weddings to catch up on. But in a couple of months, all my weddings will be done. So I'm going to start doing my in-house classes again, a little bit more regular. But my online classes, in a couple of months, I will be getting them out there. And I just hope that I can teach people and just keep running these classes and teach people and give out my information. Yeah, and I'm going to do loads of little ebooks, one on like how to iron a kilt and one on all the tartans and things. I'm going to do all these. So yeah, I would never in a million years have thought that I would be doing this. And I just keep getting all these other ideas going, oh, maybe I could do an ebook on this. So it's just opened up my whole world, really. And also getting an apprentice would be amazing, so that I can just keep the craft going. Yeah, I have loads of plans, Moira.
It's incredible, isn't it? Do you know what I really love? I love it when we're all together, because we do a lot of live things, don't we? In the membership, we do a lot of lives where everybody, you know, we go on a live Zoom all together as a group and chat and all that sort of thing. But what I love about you, Paula, is you're always saying, and I've started my sales funnel. Oh, get me.
I know, check me out. You know, that's what I'm like. Sometimes it's like, I can't even believe I'm doing it. And also just the way that because of all the mindset coaching and everything, and I'm really mindful how I talk now, and it's actually kind of going into my family and my son. You know, I'm saying, watch how you talk, Finlay, and it's just really nice. You just think completely differently. It's amazing.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? And we love having you as part of it. It's just, let me go all really inside. And it's so important, and it's just so important to know that your life isn't over in midlife. You can change it, that you can learn new stuff. We can, that the tech stuff isn't impossible, because you've actually even built your own website, haven't you?
Can't even believe I did that. That was just, I booked 2 weeks in January to do it, and I did it, and I couldn't believe I did it. But hands up, I'm not a tech person. Yeah, I don't want to do it again. So I've employed a virtual assistant. I've got somebody that helps me with that, and I never thought I would do that either. And that's just been amazing. She's such a good girl.
So it's just everything. So like I say, I remember you just saying, I've just hit this limit, I can't go any further. And now the whole world. I'm so pleased, and feel so privileged to know you and see you change and grow. It just is amazing. Really, really, really is amazing. And just one final thing, because I know you're super busy, getting all your kilts ready for the weddings, and
I know
all the things you're planning and all the things you've done, which is incredible. So what advice, if somebody was like you were this time, it was about November we first spoke, wasn't it? In November, when you really felt that you'd hit the limiter, that you didn't know how to get any bigger, you didn't know, you felt on your own, you had no encouragement, no anything. So there's lots of women that will be watching this that are in that place, that are in that exact same place and thinking, God, time's getting by, tick, 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 tick. I'm in my 50s now. Well, you know, is it going to, you know, I'm running out of time to do something to make it better, to make my life improve. What would, so that person that's in that place where you were in November, what's your advice to them?
I would say, don't be scared to do it. You've got one life. And I actually feel that my life has been kick-started and it's probably the happiest I've ever been. Don't get emotional, Paula. And I just think that you never stop learning in your life anyway. And why not? What else are you going to do? And you're going to enrich your life so much by doing this, not just in the business sense, but you're going to just make such good friends as well. And you're never on your own, because the hub, the WOWS are always there to support you. And yeah, just don't be scared, just go for it. And
the WOWS are, just so in case anybody who's watching this who doesn't know, isn't part of the community. No, I forgot to say the WOWS as well. WOWS stands for Wonderful Older Women Succeeding, and we're all WOWS, and that makes us all inclusive, and we all belong to the WOWS community and the WOWS hub. But yeah, it's just been incredible watching your journey, Paula, and that's really lovely that you, I think when you're feeling frustrated with life and then you open it up, that's what makes you feel so complete, doesn't it? Because you just think, oh my God, yeah,
it's amazing. And I mean, even my close friends are just like, gosh, we've never seen you so happy. And I'm like, I know, I have like this amazing purpose in life, and it's just the best feeling ever. It is.
And
it's
the
great.
lovely thing was, you turned from being somebody who sewed to classifying yourself as a master quilt maker.
I am a master quilt maker, Moira.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Paula, thank you so much for taking time to share your story. I'm sure that there will be lots of women who will find this inspirational and see that you are a real person, and you have, from November till now, changed your life and your opportunities so quickly by being part of the WOWS Hub. And you are a brilliant member, and it's just really lovely to know you, and I can't wait to see the next bit of your journey. I really can't wait to see the next bit of your journey. So I'm going to bid you farewell, and I'm sure I will see you in the WOWS Hub later in the week.
Okay, you will. Thank you, Moira.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.